If you look beyond our borders, some of the situations in other countries is just abysmal. I followed a delegation of 8 sisters, Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, so you understand when I say this sister, to Shanghai this last June, and they participated in Shanghai Pride, which was nothing short of amazing. It's only 6 years young, the movement there. It's the only recurring Pride event in all of mainland China. And it was a huge honor for the sisters to be invited to participate, and they were totally loved and adored every step of the way.
They were kind of not sure what to make of us at first. I think they were a little frightened. And then we went to the opening party and we danced with them and hung out.
And did you come in?
Yes, yes.
Not on the plane, mind you.
Yeah.
We'll let you in.
We had to get in the country, so.
Were there other people dressed up crazy as well, like Chinese, or were you the only ones?
We were the only ones. It's very closeted, and all the Pride events take place indoors. They're not allowed to have them outdoors. They limited us to 3 events, period, and we weren't to dress up for anything else. Once they met us at the opening party, they opened the doors and said, "Oh, please come to more things. Please dress up for more things." So they,
you were the stars, right?
Yeah,
They
just
totally were. It was incredible. If they they wiggled one way, all of a sudden you had this whole ripple effect of all these people in this massive club doing exactly what the sisters were doing. It was fantastic.
And you got this on film, right?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
Perfect.
Even in public, we went out in public, and the crowds loved us. They wanted photo ops, and they'd form rather quickly. There's 25 million people in Shanghai, so the crowds would form rather quickly. The police would come and break up the crowds, but they weren't bothered by us. In fact, they wanted their photo with us also. There was even a wedding party taking photos, and we were walking that direction, and we backed off to not get into their photos, and they actually invited us to get into their wedding photos. That blew my mind.
They're really clever about working within the restrictions that the government does set up, and still getting the word out and raising awareness. It's a live campaign through the end of the month, so if you go into Indiegogo and you want to support us, look for Stilettos for Shanghai fall campaign.
So are you going to Shanghai again at all, or what's next?
That's my goal, is that I'd like to have it completed by June of next year so I can take it back to Shanghai to share it with the folks there, because they were so open with me and my camera when they didn't have to be. I mean, for all intents and purposes, they could have easily said, "No, we're not ready to have cameras in our events yet." And they were fantastic, and they were excited.
Wouldn't that be an amazing event to be able to go back there and show them the movie?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because they can really even get more of an idea of what it's all going on.
And to continue the support, which was the whole reason the sisters went in the first place. Exactly.
That's a good start.
And then go to Moscow and say, get with the program. We were in Shanghai.
Well, the hotel that we stayed at was directly across from the Russian embassy.
Yeah. Right.
So on
Did you go over there?
we had to. We all week we were trying to decide what we were going to do.
Yeah.
And so the last night when we were we had gotten all our matching outfits done. It took a whole week while we were there. Had our dresses ordered, and so on the last night, we were all in our matching outfits, and we were going to go off to the closing thing, and like 5 of us ran across the street and all got in line. And we're right in front of the Russian embassy, and there's a guy with, he's got a submachine gun right down there.
2 guys
with guns. And we were out there, and like within about 2 minutes maybe, they turned the lights out on us. They did not want anybody in front of the building taking pictures, and so we split as soon as they hit the lights, because we were a little nervous. But it was awesome. Indiegogo.com and Stilettos for Shanghai fall campaign. And
see the outfits?
All right, let's get up to the outfits. Let's thank you.
All right, you got your mic?
Look at that. Spin around.